Have you ever heard of a church made almost entirely of ice? Deep within the Carpathian Mountains of Romania, nestled beside Balea Lake, there's a structure so ethereal it seems plucked from a fairy tale. This is the Balea Lake Ice Church, a testament to both faith and the breathtaking artistry of nature. Every winter, as temperatures plummet and the lake freezes over, a new church is born from the very water it overlooks. It's a place that exists for only a few fleeting months before melting back into the landscape, a beautiful temporary sanctuary in one of Europe's most stunning natural settings. Today we're journeying to this frozen wonder to uncover its story, its construction, and the unique spiritual experience it offers. The story of the Ice Church begins in 2006. The idea was as bold as it was beautiful, to create a place of worship that was not only unique but also deeply connected to its environment. The concept was inspired by the famous ice hotel in Sweden, but with a spiritual twist. The location, Balea Lake, was perfect. Situated at over 2,000 meters in the Făgăraș Mountains, it's one of the most scenic and reliably frozen spots in Romania. The first church was a humble beginning, but it captured the imagination of people across the country and beyond. It was a powerful symbol of ecumenism, a place where different Christian denominations could come together in a shared space of peace and reflection. From that first winter, a tradition was born. Each year, with the arrival of the cold, the promise of a new ice church returns. So, how do you build a church out of ice? It's a fascinating blend of traditional craftsmanship and modern engineering. The process starts as soon as Balea Lake freezes solid enough. Large blocks of ice, often weighing up to 70 kilograms each, are carefully cut directly from the lake's surface. Think of it like quarrying, but instead of stone, the raw material is crystal clear ice. These blocks are the bricks of the church. They are then transported to the construction site, a short distance away on the shore. Local craftsmen who have honed their skills over many seasons take over. Using a special mixture of snow and water as mortar, they painstakingly lift and place each block, one by one. The walls slowly rise, translucent and glowing under the winter sun. It's heavy, cold work, demanding precision and strength. The builders race against time and the elements, knowing that their creation is, by its very nature, ephemeral. The design of the church changes every year, which is part of its magic. Each new season brings a new theme, often inspired by a different famous cathedral or a significant religious symbol. One year, the architecture might echo the Gothic spires of a European landmark. The next, it might feature simpler, more modern lines. This annual rebirth ensures that even for repeat visitors, the experience is always fresh and new. Inside, the artistry is just as incredible. The altar, the pews, the baptismal font, and even intricate religious sculptures are all carved from massive blocks of ice. Artists use chainsaws for the rough shapes and then delicate hand tools for the finer details. The result is a space that feels both grand and intimate. The way light filters through the ice walls and sculptures creates a surreal bluish glow, casting an atmosphere of profound serenity and wonder. It's a chapel that doesn't just house art, it is art. But the Ice Church is more than just a tourist attraction or an architectural marvel. It is a functioning place of worship. Throughout the winter season, services are held here, including regular sermons, baptisms, and even weddings. Can you imagine exchanging vows in a chapel made of ice, surrounded by the silent majesty of the snow-covered mountains? It's an incredibly unique and unforgettable experience. These services are ecumenical, welcoming worshipers from various Christian faiths, Orthodox, Catholic, Protestant, and more. Priests from different denominations travel here to lead the congregations. This spirit of unity is at the heart of the Ice Church's mission. In a world often divided, this frozen chapel stands as a powerful symbol of common ground and shared faith, proving that a sacred space can be built from the simplest of elements: water, cold, and community. Getting to the Balia Lake Ice Church is an adventure in itself. During the winter, the famous Transfiguration Highway, which leads up to the lake, is closed due to heavy snow and the risk of avalanches. The only way to reach the top is by cable car. The journey starts from the Balia Waterfall Chalet, and as the cable car ascends, the views are absolutely breathtaking. You float above a pristine winter wonderland of deep valleys and snow-laden pine forests. The 10-minute ride offers a panoramic spectacle of the Fagarash Mountains in all their frozen glory. Once you arrive at the top, you step out into a different world. The air is crisp and thin, and the silence is broken only by the crunch of snow under your feet. The Ice Church, along with the adjacent Ice Hotel and Ice Bar, forms a small, glistening complex against a backdrop of dramatic mountain peaks. It's a destination that truly feels remote and otherworldly. For those who make the journey, the experience is profoundly moving. Stepping inside the Ice Church is like entering another dimension. The temperature inside hovers just below freezing, but the spiritual warmth is palpable. The acoustics are unique. Sound seems to be softened and absorbed by the ice and snow walls, creating an environment of deep quiet and contemplation. Visitors often speak of the incredible sense of peace they feel within its walls. It's a place that encourages you to slow down, to breathe, and to simply be present. Whether you are there for a service or just to admire the craftsmanship, the church has a powerful impact. It's a reminder of the transient beauty of life, a structure that exists for a moment in time before returning to nature. This fleeting existence makes the experience all the more precious and meaningful. Beyond the church itself, the Balia Lake area offers a complete winter experience. For the truly adventurous, there's the Hotel of Ice, where you can spend the night in a room made entirely of ice, sleeping on an ice bed covered with reindeer fur and thermal sleeping bags. There is also an ice restaurant and bar where you can enjoy a meal or a drink from glasses made of, you guessed it, ice. The entire complex is a celebration of winter and the creative possibilities of the cold. For outdoor enthusiasts, the surrounding mountains offer opportunities for skiing, snowboarding, and snowmobiling, making it a comprehensive winter resort destination. The combination of spiritual reflection at the church and thrilling winter activities makes a visit to Balia Lake a truly holistic and unforgettable trip. It's a place where adventure for the body and peace for the soul coexist beautifully. As spring approaches and temperatures begin to rise, the inevitable happens. The Ice Church begins its slow, graceful process of melting. The sharp edges of the sculptures soften, the walls become transparent, and water begins to drip from the ceiling. What was once a solid, majestic structure slowly dissolves, returning to Balia Lake from which it came. There is a certain poetry in this cycle of creation and dissolution. It's a powerful metaphor for the impermanence of all things and the constant renewal of life. The church doesn't truly disappear. It simply transforms, waiting for the next winter to be reborn. Its memory lives on in the photographs and the hearts of all who visited, a fleeting dream of ice and light. This cycle is a core part of its identity, making it one of the most unique and thought-provoking places of worship in the world. The Balia Lake Ice Church is a remarkable fusion of human creativity, natural wonder, and spiritual devotion. It's a testament to the idea that a sacred space can be created anywhere, with anything, and that its power lies not in its permanence, but in the experience it offers. It's a place that must be seen to be believed, a true jewel of the Carpathian Mountains. So, if you're ever looking for a journey that combines adventure, art, and a deep sense of peace, consider a winter pilgrimage to Romania's Frozen Chapel. Thank you so much for joining us on this journey to the heart of winter. If you enjoyed this story, please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next adventure. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Have you ever been to an ice structure like this? Until next time, stay curious.